Hey, what's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here doing a quick review on the Count Nefaria figure from the 2024 Iron Man Retro Card Wave. And Count Nefaria, I'm more familiar with him from his first appearance where he did look a little bit different, and I think he had less powers early on where he just had contraptions to create illusions and deceive the government into thinking the Avengers were evil and creating all kinds of traps for the Avengers, so he was kind of like a Mysterio for the Avengers, kinda, and then later on he got more powers, more ionic energy manipulation powers. Anyway, the packaging looks really good. On the side, you can't see too much going on, but you get this yellow printed image right there. You can see, you can swap hands. There's the read up over there. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it right now. Nothing on the side, top or bottoms. Let's get to it and crack this thing open. And if you're trying to get your Marvel Legends, you can do so at
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
So Count Nefaria looks pretty good. I gotta say, it's not a bad looking figure. A lot of reuse. We have the Vulcan body mold, so not a whole lot to talk about, but I did have a lot of fun taking pictures of this figure, but I really wish he did come with his own accessory effects pieces like you're seeing him holding right here, which did not come with the figure. Actually, I feel like it's been a long time since we've seen proper effects pieces with the figures lately. I have a feeling, I hope, Hasbro's working on some new ones. That would be very, very cool. But still, I wish this came with effects pieces. He doesn't come with anything else except for interchangeable hands, so let's just get a closer look at that head sculpt. Now, usually I'm on board with the Ruckus's idea of having two expression heads with every figure, but for this Count Nefaria over here, I think this just works fine. There's plenty of images looking all crazy, making this maniacal face, and I think it really works, and I think it looks very good. I love the attention to details of the eyes. Yep. Get some nice little reflection right over there in the iris, the teeth, the mouth, the beard. The hair looks really good. He's got the Doctor Strange hair bit over here. I like it. So this is pretty damn sweet. Now, the rest of the figure, though, there's not a whole lot of new. These lines can get a little bit fuzzy. I mean, we have the Vulcan body mold over here, so what do you expect? That's what I'm saying. It's like, as a figure, it's just not that interesting, but I'm happy to have the character. I don't think we've seen these glove pieces before, and as I mentioned, he has his open hands right over here. He also comes with a set of fist hands as well. We've seen those before. We have a new belt. We have a new cape. We have this stringy piece right here. When you articulate the figure around, it will knock the cape off, as you can see right there. And this is just going across. I port in above that thing right there. I don't know what to call that little piece of rope. But yeah, you can see how this cape just drapes over the one shoulder, which is okay. It's a good looking cape, and it's a new cape as well. And I like it. I like how it has motion going off to one side over here. Should it have been a cloth cape? I'll see how that Doctor Doom comes out from the Cabal set. I did see Robo's review, by the way. Congrats again, Robo. And I thought he did a great job reviewing those figures. But I don't know if I want cloth capes on all of my Marvel Legends, but I'm not hating the idea either. This belt has this weird little nub thing going on right over there. It's kind of tight, but you could still articulate it just fine. And I'm not going to do a thorough articulation segment, but yeah, you have to lift over that cut right over there to move that. These do not rotate over here, but hey, they're utilizing that forearm cut, you know, by swapping it with these gloves, which I think works out great. And then, yeah, legs and everything else, we've seen it all before. It's painted right over here. You're going to have some of that red paint over black. At some parts, it kind of looks a little fuzzy, but it mostly looks pretty okay to me. Whenever you have a split design like this, or a design that's split up by a joint, it's going to look weird. So it doesn't look the greatest, doesn't look the worst to me. And yeah, getting this back on here, I don't know. I think this guy looks pretty cool. I think this Vulcan body mold's been really working out for Hasbro. And yeah, I guess the part that looks the most iffy about this figure, and any figure, when you go from ABS to PVC, you're going to get inconsistencies. So you could clearly see that with the white going from the ABS to the PVC right over here. And yeah, that looks weird in the joint. But other than that, it looks all right. Well, you can see it bleeding. Now to measure out Count Nefaria, you can see he's standing right at about 6.5 inches tall. And then to compare Count Nefaria next to some Avengers, you could see we have Captain America from the 20 years, 80 years Iron Man, and the 80 years Thor. I just wanted to take a moment to let you guys know that I had a great morning farting today. I farted really loud for a very long time to the point where it was actually really fun. I just wanted to know, let me know in the comment section, when was the last time you had a good old fart to the point where it was actually really fun? Then here's Count Nefaria next to Sebastian Shaw, and we have Professor X over here, just in case you wanted to see how this head would look like on one of these designs where he had his monocle back in the day, even though neither of these suits are actually properly exactly representative of how he looked back then. Ooh, I think this body mold's just not going to work. Oh, hey, that doesn't look that bad. Still kind of scales okay. The head looks a little big, but not that bad. And hey, that doesn't look that bad either. So hey, if you wanted to swap around, yeah, you could. Go ahead and swap around. Then here's Count Nefaria. Next to the only other figures from the wave I've reviewed already, we have the Model 24 Iron Man, and we have She-Hulk. And then here's Count Nefaria. Next to your average 6-inch scale figure, we have the Marvel Legends Renew Your Vows Spider-Man, and stop motion will return. I miss doing the stop motion. I may just do like a separate stop motion video altogether, just because I do miss it. Do you guys miss it? I know some of you do. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Fairly short and snappy compared to some of the other Marvel Legends reviews I've done recently, but there's not a whole lot of new with this particular piece. Yeah, get the butterfly joints on the Vulcan body mold. There's no new articulation on this figure compared to what we've seen before. You have the cape, you have the head, you have the strap, you have the belt, and you have those new cuffs. So there are new little things throughout, and it is a new character, which works for me. I really do wish it had effects pieces with it, though. I wish Hasbro would include more effects pieces with their figures in general. You gotta show off the power set, right? So when there's no power set accessory, that bums me out. But still, I'm happy to add it to the collection. Happy to have a new villain on my Avengers shelf. So at the price point of around $25, I am going to give this Count Nefaria a Sud rating of...
It's not too bad.
And I'd like to know what you guys think, so please let me know in the comment section below. If you want to follow me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and on whatnot. And I will catch you guys later. Peace.
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Shot.